Good morning. It's foodie time. Hi, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. It is a Tuesday after a Monday holiday. I don't know about y'all. Does anybody have a hangover? But anyway, used to be in my younger years, Tuesday after Monday was rough. But I can't even do that anymore. If I drink enough, I will fall straight to sleep. So, anyway, good morning. This is Foodie Time, and we are Connect and Grow Chat. We like to help other channels and our own community to grow on YouTube. It's a really lovely thing. It's a win-win situation. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. You're in the right place. If you are watching the replay instead of the live, I'm really happy about that too. So please comment and let me know you were there so I can say hello and connect you to our community. So there you go, you guys. It's a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. And y'all, this weekend was rough for me, but y'all knew that was gonna happen. I didn't tell the whole story of what was going to happen this weekend. I got on for a few minutes yesterday. Actually, I think I was on for like 40 minutes. I was trying to do 30 minutes, but in our community, it's hard to pop in and pop out. We're that friendly, okay? So, yeah, I went to the cemetery, and I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but every year I would go to the cemetery with my dad because my mother and brother have already passed. So there is a plot for the three of them. And I thought I was going to be okay. I didn't ask my husband to go because he's going through his own thing. He lost two parents since February, both his parents. So he's going through his own stuff. And so I was thinking I could handle it. I should have took my daughter with me because it hit me all at once, how that goes. It's hit me that my father wasn't with me. Last time I took him, I had to help him to get to the grave because he wasn't walking very well. And getting there and seeing the three of them was a lot. I broke down. I really did. But the good news is I did manage to go back home. Probably people around me wondering what's going on over there, right? But it's a big cemetery too, wouldn't you know? And everybody was there. Um, I did go home, and my daughter Danielle, who is the most unusual person, so unique. I'm so blessed with her and my other daughters. Um, she called me up right on time and said, "Mom, I'm coming over today. Or tell me when you'll be available." She says, "If you need me to go with you somewhere, I'll do that." It's weird, like she knew, right? So she was there for me, pulled me back into life. Thank goodness. And her dog and me and my dog hung out in the backyard last night. I didn't drink anything because I was already pretty wiped out as far as mental capacity. A little bit of alcohol would have just took me over. Okay. And bless her. Thank you for my daughter. Thank you for more blessings. I'm always grateful. I'm not going to get too much on y'all today. I'm just going to tell you it was a rough weekend. I'm so glad to see y'all. So glad you guys pull me back. Okay. I appreciate that. Every time I come here, I think about how lucky and blessed I am. So grateful. Attitude of gratitude is what I feel this morning. So, hey, y'all. Scott, you are so smart. So creative. This community has so much talent. I was just talking to Denise on Facebook, and she's doing a new hobby. Denise, you're amazing. Okay, you are absolutely amazing. But she showed me her new greeting cards. Yeah, girl, what can you do? What can you not do? I mean, honestly, they were beautiful. The one she showed me is so gorgeous. So hats off, kudos to Denise, and thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Um, we're going to talk about this thing you see rolling across the bottom, the new banner, y'all. The new banner right now has got the 2025 group cruises on it. And, I decided that I really wanted to spend more time talking with y'all and less time reading. So I'm trying to find a new way to show the group cruises in a way that people can, because Kathy was saying, it would be nice if they were in date order. And I was thinking, it would be nice if they were in date order. Really don't want to mess with Excel sheets and stuff, y'all. Previous life, don't want to go back there. My goal in life right now is to not do anything I used to do before, because corporate life, being an IT management person, was a kind of a crazy thing, and I got sick of data. Okay, anything that has to do with Excel spreadsheets or anything else, I ain't gonna do. Which really freaks out people when I go to do my commissions and travel. They were like, "Okay, where'd you get these numbers from?" I don't know. I am so not administrative anymore. So it's all I can do to make a banner. Scott, I made a banner. I'm really impressed with the banner too. I mean, I don't know. You guys are gonna have to tell me, how can I improve it? I tried to make spacing between the groups, but it didn't like that. Okay, it's 1,000 characters, and it did not like the spacing. It would not do spaces, so I had to end up putting asterisks in there to kind of space them out a little bit. But like I said, it's in order, and it's easy to update in order, so that's good, because like she was saying, it'd be better if we put July 12th before September 20th, right? So there you go, guys. Trying to improve our experience here. I want it to be nice, and that's my brand colors. I was talking to Denise about this some time ago. Purple is my color. I am a Purple Rain girl. Yeah. I love purple. Always have. My husband used to buy me purple stuff for anniversaries and stuff. He stopped doing that, but it's been 28 years. So I guess at a certain point you're like, okay, I've done enough purple. Thank you. I even had a purple teddy bear come to my office one time. That was so weird. People were looking at me like, why is it purple? Because I like purple, y'all. So anyway, off of me. We're going to talk to everybody in the chat. Look at this. Oh my goodness. You guys coming in. Thank you for being here. Angie, Floaty Bodie, first person in the chat. I know it's killing Scott that you beat him. Looks like by moments. Okay. So that is awesome. But Floaty Bodie, yes. Hey girl, how you doing? Welcome here. Welcome. And then there's Scott. Hi Scott. Foodie Time, coming in with the Foodie Time. Scott, those were some good topics that you put in there. I may need you when I finally get these banners going. We're going to have more time to talk. Yay. I love talking about all the stuff that happened in the previous chats before me, which is usually a lot of stuff. I mean, y'all talked about so much stuff. I was taking notes. I'm like, okay, we need a video, y'all, comparing the Cozumel options. I did not realize there were so many Cozumel options. I was sort of thinking, we're going to Cozumel sometime in the near future for something, I'm sure, but I need to know all of my options, what makes one better than the other, such and such. One of y'all needs to make a video. That's all I'm going to say. I will watch it over and over. You will get watch time from me, but please compare the Cozumel options for me. Thank you. That was a lot, right? Angie, you beat me by minutes. Laugh my ass. She does. It's funny. Hey, Scott. And she's so, Angie's so sweet about it. She doesn't ever say, ha. Zach, Coca Culture, Mrs. Vicky, good morning. Hi, Zach. How are you doing? Seen him a couple times this weekend. He's off. He's in a good mood. He's hitting all of the lives. Yeah. School's out. Good for you. And also in the chat is Travel with Josiane. Good morning, Josiane. Josiane has been posting to my I Love Foodie Vacations site on Facebook. And I've been looking. People have been looking, and it's so funny. Josiane, I had no idea they would look at it so much, because a lot of them have never cruised. So, when you say cabin tour, they're probably thinking, a cabin? What does a cabin look like? Now they all know what a cabin looks like. But the bad news, Josiane, is that now they think cabins look like the Symphony of the Seas cabin. So hopefully they will be in that, class of ship. That's all I can say, because they will be in for a big surprise if they get one of those old shower curtains on the shower, right? Remember those days, y'all, when you went into the shower and the curtain stuck to you? Good old days. Webster, Zach. See, this is why I love this show, because you guys, watching y'all, talking to y'all during the morning and then coming in and actually being able to talk to y'all, I feel so blessed, y'all. I know, mushy, mushy, mushy. Mushy, mushy. So we have such a friendly community. And I love telling people about, oh, thank you, Scott. You love the intro from you. That is huge. Okay. It is very up tempo. I love that. I need something, around 10 o'clock. My blood sugar starts to act crazy because I ate too much at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I try to wait till 9 o'clock because I'm on that intermittent fasting thing right now. And my intermittent fasting is not like everybody else's intermittent fasting. I eat from 9 o'clock in the morning till 7 at night, whereas I'm supposed to be eating from 10 o'clock in the morning to 6 at night. Whatever, y'all. Always living outside the boundaries when it comes to food. But it seems to be working. My blood sugar's done okay. So, Denise, hey, Denise. Vicky, she said, you know what, Denise, I've talked to you so much, I couldn't remember if I said hello to you. I've said hello to her several times already this morning. Welcome into the chat, Denise. And oh, what beautiful cards you're making. I know you. You are just so creative. A lot of people are visionaries, and you're a visionary and you execute. My daughter is a visionary. My oldest daughter, she's a visionary, but she can't execute. But I feel sorry for her husband, because she always comes up with new patios, new living rooms, new everything. And bless his heart, he is an executor. He's one of them people that can build anything, but good grief. Meanwhile, they have the most awesome house. Okay, you got to know it's got all kinds of new stuff. But yeah, she's going to be working forever trying to pay for all that stuff. That's what I said. Hey, the key to retirement is no bills, y'all. If you have no bills, then you can retire because all your money is extra cash. So there you go. Webster, Josie Ann, you can hear and see me. Yay, yay, check, check, check. And you saw the intro. And a lot of times y'all missed that intro. I have played it a few times, but because of our overhang from the previous, and even I'm still watching Cheryl and Jeremy and Eddie, but it comes in pretty fast and goes out pretty fast, so you may miss it. And so I really appreciate you saying you liked it, because that means so much. Scott, you are my sensei. You are my mentor. I need you and Ryan to give me feedback on a regular basis. Okay. Anyway, that's awesome. And it is fun. It's fun trying to make stuff for StreamYard. I have to admit, paying $45 for this tool is a lot of money, y'all. I mean, monthly, it's a lot of money to me because I don't have any bills. And when I have a bill, but it is a business bill, so that's a different thing. But still, I'm having a lot of fun with StreamYard, experimenting and stuff. So I've even got an idea. I don't have my place that we are today because I've overloaded myself with stuff this week. So I'm going to try to make a green something back here to see if I can get the green screen effect. We'll see how that goes, Scott. That'll be an interesting experiment all the way around. But thank you, sweetie. Thank you for your feedback. Camille, good morning, my friend Camille. She says, good morning, Vicky, my friend. Camille and I, we do a lot of talking because we are trying to help each other. Camille is already past 1,000. And I can remember when I first started watching her, she was at 600 and something. And then seemed like 3 weeks later, she was at 1,000. I was like, girl, amazing. Okay. And she's not doing anything that's super, super fancy, but she has found a very good thing to do. And that is to make sleep videos at nighttime. So she's making the water rain. And, before that, when I first met her, she was just coming on and talking. She got from 600 to 1,000 like that. And she was just coming on and talking to people, like I'm doing right now, but not live. She was just doing videos. And she developed a big following. And she also went out to communities and talked to them. And, a lot of people would sort of stay in their little bubble, don't really go out and see what else is going on out in YouTube. And I think the more that you become involved in YouTube, the more that you see coming back to you. And that's exactly what happened to her. All those people started becoming more and more interested in her. And then she developed this large following. And she's such a sweetie pie. So, I knew that was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to happen that fast. I was like, whoa, the day you went to have your 1,000 subscriber party, I was just like, whoa, what? I thought she was at 720 when I because I was trying to help her. It's like, oh, she's getting so close, And then next thing I know, man, she was having a celebration. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I really, really am proud of Mrs. Pitts and her hubby. They're such a cute couple. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. I will always, always, always try to make this experience a wonderful one for you. I'm working on, some ideas, kind of bring in some excitement in the morning. 10 o'clock is such a weird hour. Most people are asleep or at work. No, that's not true. Only me. I can sleep to 10 o'clock easily, y'all. If because I can't sleep, I wake up. I don't know if any of you do this, but I go to sleep. It takes me a while to get to sleep. Then I wake up at like 6 o'clock because my husband wakes up and my brain wakes up, and then I can't go back to sleep. It's a funny thing. And then when I do finally go back to sleep, I could probably sleep for the whole day. But at 10 o'clock, most people are either working or doing something. So for you guys to come here every day, every weekday is amazing to me. I'm going to try my best to make it worth your while. I need to get some cool stuff. I need some chatter. Like Scott, he brought the chatter today, and Jeremy and Cheryl and Eddie's go live together by bringing up some subjects, which were really intriguing to me because I always think about this stuff when I get ready to go on a cruise, and then I go out like everybody else on YouTube and try to find out. But wouldn't it be nice if somebody did make a video about the choices at Cozumel? There probably is a video out there like that, but I'm talking about in our community because I watch our community. Not to be like biased or anything, but I watch our community. So I want somebody in our community. And if you already have done this, let me know because I don't know. Anyway, good morning, Camille. And then everybody's saying hello because we have such a friendly community. And there is Life with Tanisha. Hi, Tanisha. Welcome in. Bringing in the day of the day. Girl. This, though. Good morning. Happy National Grape Day. Is that like in grape? National Popsicle Day. Yeah. And National Cellophane Tape Day. But happy Taco Tuesday. Cellophane Tape Day. I was thinking about this. We've been calling it cellophane tape is it still cellophane tape? Everything has changed so much over the years. I really don't know what is what anymore. But yeah, there's so many different types of tape now. Have you noticed that you can get double-sided tape and single-sided tape and, packaging tape and, of course, the good old duct tape, which is good for holding anything together. But be sure you want it to stay together is all I'm going to say, because after a while, that stuff just kind of grows into whatever it's connected to, right? Have a wonderful and blessed day on purpose, friends. You guys, I hope you had a great weekend. I really do. If you're working, a 4-day or 3-day weekend is the key. And some of us used to travel during 3-day weekends. I used to do that, but nowadays it's such a pain in the behind to travel if you got to fly and everything because everybody else is doing it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to do what they were talking about, move a little bit closer to, on Eddie's live this morning, he was talking about, wouldn't it be nice? One person was talking about they were moving to Florida so they could cruise faster. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. Florida seems like a nice place, but moving there right now is really expensive. So I don't know about that. I would say maybe moving closer to Florida would be a good thing so the drive isn't so far. But moving to Miami, I would not suggest that for anybody. I'm thinking there's a lot of other areas near that you could go to that you could still get to the cruise ships. And there's also cruise ships leaving from other places. Now, if you want all the big new ships, then obviously you're going to have to move near Galveston or Miami or Orlando. I don't know how many new ships go out of California. I don't know. That's a question for my West Coast friend, Scott. What's the dealio with the ships out on the West Coast? How come it doesn't seem like any of the new stuff leaves out of California? I'm just curious, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's my Facebook group, you guys. If you want to post vacation videos there, feel free. The people there are mostly us and my vacation friends, and if they don't want to see it, they're obviously not going to click on it. But if they do want to see it, I want to give them options. They do a lot of different type of traveling. Hey, Tiffany, Canadian Family Life is here. Welcome to the chat. Hey, all. The thing about vacations, there's so many different types of vacations. When I first learned to be a travel agent, they made us take all these tests and stuff. It was hilarious. But, about adventure travelers versus leisure travelers versus corporate travelers. There's so many different types of travelers. And recently I realized I am not an adventure traveler by any means. My husband is, though. He wants to go hiking. But here's the thing, y'all. I never book anything that involves hiking. Now, probably on some of the cruises, you can go hiking. Question, what cruises can I take him on where he can go hiking with a group? Anybody know? I mean, Alaska, will he be able to hike in Alaska? Do I have to worry about him getting eaten by a bear? That did occur to me. Anyway, but tell me some cruises where he can go hiking. I would really appreciate that. I know y'all know because y'all know so much about cruising. Tanisha, hey y'all. Oh, look who's here. Kathy Mills. Good morning, Kathy. Speaking of travelers, I know you've done a lot of traveling. A lot of y'all are very versed on traveling it. I'm telling you, I'm trying to find a way to get him more interested in cruising because, obviously I got to keep cruising, y'all. This is my thing. And he's just not that interested in doing a regular cruise anymore. He wants to do something a little more adventurous. So I'm trying to appeal to the adventure in his soul. Life with Tanisha. Be sure to hit the like button, everyone. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you so much, Tanisha. And Camille saying hello to everybody. If you haven't connected to Camille, please do. Her community is so sweet. They've always been really nice to me. She's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. But Foodie's Food Life. I accidentally came in on Foodie's Food Life several times this weekend. My brain just was not with it. People were like, Foodie's Food Life. What is that? But my brain was not with it this weekend. So if I threw y'all off, I'm sorry. I don't know what was going on. But that's my other channel. That's my food channel. And I haven't really done a lot with it lately because I've been working on so much on this one. Sherman, CNS Travel. Good morning, Sherman. Good morning, everyone. Sherman, you are so funny. I can't wait to meet Sherman. I'm going to see Sherman on the 2027 cruise. So I can't wait to meet him. Hopefully, we will meet before that. I don't know. What other cruises are you on, Sherman? I have been looking at 2026, trying to make a decision about what I'm going to do, which cruise I'm going to get on. So there you go. Maybe, if you're on, I know that you have a cruise, but that one's coming up pretty soon, isn't it? You have a cruise. It should be floating through here any minute now. Sherman, I, I decided it would be much easier for it to just keep rolling instead of me reading all of that. I still have to read the 2026 today because I haven't made the banner yet. There you go. So um, I do like that though, because we should be able to have a conversation. We don't have to read the group list. This is the group list. So this is 2025. I'm going to do one for 2026, and then I'm going to play it on the half hour. Look out, Scott. Yeah, see, I can do that now. I know how to flick between these buttons finally. Denise, it really isn't that complicated. We were just, bless his heart, he kept trying to train us over and over again. At a certain point, Scott was like, maybe I need to give them some time and they will start to learn some of this themselves. He's right. Scott said a lot of us are coming out of our shell and trying to do new things. I noticed Denise is too. So, thank you, Scott, for being, that impetus that made us go out and decide to do something. Oh, Travel with Josie, so sorry for your loss. Thank you, sweetie. I'm dealing with it. It was just an unexpected situation. Oh my God, Travel, yes, we see. We see. Cute. Hello. I have been to your channel before. In fact, we're connected. Travel, yes, we see. Travel, yes, and then French, we, and then Spanish, see. So cute. Jeremy was talking about this earlier, but welcome to the chat. We have Nightbot on our chat. I've been meaning to say that. And if you type hashtag grow, it will show everybody your link. Because there's a few people you may not be connected to, and we want to make sure that you connect with everybody in our community. So welcome. CNS saying hello to Camille, Pitt's Life. And if you go to Pitt's Life's live, please play her full live. What I do at nighttime is I turn it on and I use it to sleep. So I do the whole 11 hours of her watch time, which is so cool. I was thinking, wow, I should have thought of that. Hugs, Vicky. Oh, Sherman, thank you. Sherman is a lot taller than me. So I have a visual of me trying to hug you. But I think about a foot taller than me. My husband is 6'2", so he's a foot taller than me. Everybody's a foot taller than me. Camille, so glad to see you too, Vicky. Oh, thank you, sweetie. You guys, yeah, I'm not going to get mushy today. I'm not doing it. I don't know where Ron is, but I know he's lurking. I am not doing it. Everybody's saying hello. Bone Tired Traveler says, what can't I do? Housework. I despise it. Here lately, I have been really bad. And my husband has been so patient with me, but like I said, he's going through stuff on his own. He may not have noticed. Lately, with the stuff that I usually do, and he does some stuff too. I mean, we have our different chores, but both of us have been really lax lately. And I keep thinking anybody comes to our house is going to say, what is going on with these people? I mean, the place is not dirty because I do intensive cleaning like every once in a while. But as far as arranging stuff, forget about it. You can't find anything. Nope, nothing is where it's supposed to be. And I understand, Denise, because at a certain point you realize you're doing housework. It is a continual job every single day. Housework, I need to do like my daughter. She has started getting a maid. She has a maid. Must be nice. She has a maid come in once a month and do a full cleaning of her house. And I was there when I was last there, they were all doing their thing, and I went to see my grandsons, and the maid came. Y'all, that was an experience. And when they came back, they were like, "Well, what did she do?" And I was like, "Was I supposed to be keeping track? Because I was I was watching YouTube." you know, you already know. When I wasn't talking to my grandsons or taking them out to eat or running around with them or taking them to work, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. When I wasn't doing that, I was watching YouTube and I was watching the maid. But I'm going to be honest with you. She could have been doing anything. It was just funny to me that there was somebody there cleaning the house. I mean, she said something to me. She asked me a question about something, and I looked at her and I was like, I don't know. Were you supposed to clean this part? I don't know. I said, yes. Sure. Hey, Ryan, PK Adventure Travels in the house. Morning all, working and lurking. Thank you for lurking, Ryan. I know you're working at 10 o'clock. All of y'all are working at 10 o'clock, except for the ones of us who are retired. But I think that most people are out for the summer, right? Most of people are working at 10 o'clock. So I'm cool with y'all coming and lurking. I think it's awesome. Awesome. Honestly, I think it's totally awesome. Oh, goodness. FedEx. We call Ryan FedEx because he leaves packages at people's places. We tease him about that because when he subscribes, he doesn't say he subscribes. He says, I love to package your place. Ryan, I got to tell you, I said that to somebody. Who was it? It was on the Kentucky Phillies chat. I love them, the Diamond Painters. And I told one of them I left the package at their place. And she goes, really? But see, the funny thing about that, Ryan, is they're from this area, and the person who runs the chat was in Kentucky. And I had just got through saying that I was in Kentucky. And then I had the nerve to say I left a package at your place. So she says, I didn't see anything. I was like, okay, you can't even make this up. But yeah, so I felt kind of bad about that. I'll have to be careful when I use that phrase from now on to make sure that I'm not near that person. Because that was just too funny. Hey, everybody's saying hello. Hello. We are such a friendly chat. Everybody's saying hello. I hope I don't miss anybody, though. Oh, what's going down, y'all? I mean, oh my goodness, you guys showed up. Bless your hearts. Love y'all. Travel, yes. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? We are so blessed that we're able to travel, y'all. And if you haven't gone on a cruise yet, that's okay. You will. In this community sooner. Uh-oh, who did I miss? Are you kidding me? How the heck did I miss X? Yeah. Well, anyway, I know you're in here. I'm going to say hello to House of X. Hey, House of X. I cannot find where you came in, but I'm going to say hello. Welcome to the chat. I became friends with X back when I met Eddie. So we all were part of Robin Guga's chat when I met Eddie and I met X. And I became friends with them back then and have watched their stuff. I love them. But anyway, welcome, you guys. If you want to show people your link, just type #grow, GROW. This is a connect and grow chat. Yes, we connect. So a lot of people will probably connect to you today. Just so you know. Hopefully they will know to watch your video, comment when they subscribe, or leave a package at your place. So they should do all of those things and give you a thumbs up, okay? Because that's what we talk about on here is how to help people grow. Kathy, I love the banner. Great idea. Kathy, I'm so glad. Because after you said that about how it was confusing for you because it wasn't an order, I kept thinking to myself, oh dear, I didn't think about that. My brain doesn't work as organized as most other people. And I was sitting there thinking, okay, I just got to be, because I was already thinking about the banner. And I was hoping there was a way that I could do it. But when you said that, I said, oh, yeah, I definitely got to do that now, because I can easily put something in there now in order. So there you go. So it's in order, y'all. Thank you for bringing it to my attention and actually giving me the inspiration to go on and do it, because I thought about it and thought about it but didn't do it. And then I finally looked into it that day. So thank you, dear. Oh my goodness. G2 Country Girl. Hey, new friend. Type hashtag grow so people can connect with you. I remember when I met you too on a chat. You know, it's funny. Like I said, Camille has been on my chat. I've been on her chat, and I've connected with her community, and she has connected with my community. So now our communities have become one. Welcome to the chat, G2 Country Girl. Oh, see, Camille saying hello. Hi, Miss Pitts. Everybody calls her Mrs. Pitts because she is Mrs. Pitts, by the way. Camille is Mrs. Pitts. So Pitts Life is actually part of her name. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Oh, I like pink. Okay, you like pink. I'm a purple girl. Purple Rain, Scott. And I was a Prince fan. I'm notorious for listening to Prince as a younger person. I never went to one of his concerts. Never went, but I did love his music. So, because he was just such an unusual guitarist and writer, so unusual. And I did not know this. I was watching a YouTube video as usual, and another one came up and it had Prince, and I had to go there. But it was talking about songs that Prince had made that most people had no idea he made. Did you know that Prince made the song Stand Back by Stevie Nicks sings? Did y'all know that? I had no idea. Now I'm listening to the song with a total different thought process. Like, that was Prince that did Stand Back? Stand Back. That's a very unusual one for him. Usually you can tell when something is written by Prince, but that was unusual. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Love the purple too, Kathy. Yay, purple hearts. Yes. I get excited when I see purple. My husband and son love purple also. Okay, purple hearts. Yes, purple hearts in the chat. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so we're past the half hour. And the crazy thing is now I don't have to read 2025, but I don't want to miss 2026 and 2027, right? So I got to make that banner, y'all. Everybody saying hello, good morning, good morning. Type hashtag grow if you are new to this chat so that we can link to you in our community. Will G, morning all. Will is one of our supporters. Well, not a supporter. Actually, Will does travel. He does travel a lot. Will, but you know what? I want to see your stuff, okay? See your travel. Pitts Life, love. G2 was looking at me all night. Yes, LOL. G2 was looking at me all night. Yes, like I said, but I usually do your older lives because, I feel bad if somebody talks to me and I'm asleep. Imagine that. G2, Wally was looking at me all night. Hey, it is very helpful. What you're doing is very helpful. But the only funny thing is, Camille, if I start watching your live with the rain and everything, I immediately start thinking, okay, it's time to go to sleep. It's time. Now it affects me. So I can't start looking at your live until I'm ready to go to sleep. So there you go. Not all cabins are the same. Josie Ann says, really, especially Symphony of the Seas. which by the way is my favorite ship. Okay. And even though I say Virgin Voyages is my favorite cruise line, Symphony of the Seas is my favorite ship. Oasis class for me, I love that. I love Oasis class because of Central Park, but I have really good memories of Symphony. And it was during when we came out of lockdown. It was I think my third cruise or something like that, and it was in February. And the Symphony hit all of my buttons. Okay, the food was good, the music was good, the activities good, the entertainment, flight, that flight play that they do, all of that hit me. Just, and my husband said the same thing, so I wasn't the only one. He was like, okay, out of all the cruises we took, that one was the best one. And we almost didn't make it because we had a bad storm here and the governor started to lock down the state. And when he said that, y'all, he was saying something to the effect, well, the weather's getting worse and we may have to lock down the state. I said to Jorge, get your bags. We're going to drive out of the state right now. So we packed up, y'all, and we went to Chattanooga. Honest to God. We drove all the way to Chattanooga, Tennessee, because that was the warmest spot we could find that was close by. And we went there and stayed overnight. And then we, of course, had to drive the rest of the way. So we also ended up staying, I think, in Palm Beach or somewhere. But we made a couple of stops. It was a great trip, though. So things happen, y'all. Sometimes you have to avoid your flight. If the storms come, just get in the car and roll out. It was you at Pitts, just so surprised. Some don't even stay 6 minutes. I know. What's that about? I've noticed that too, G2. What's that about? Although they may fall asleep. I'm just saying. We think you bring mushy is fine, Vicky. You think you being mushy is fine. Well, that's good. I'm glad y'all appreciate that. People have already called me mushy on just about every chat now. And it's funny because usually the person who's doing the chat has no clue what they're talking about. And then I told Ron that from now on, when he calls me mushy, he also has to say my name. So the person who's got the chat doesn't think that he's calling them mushy. Think about it. Because it happens. I think Chet. I think Chet was the one who was like, are you calling me mushy? He didn't say it, but it was funny. Camille said, yes. Y'all, I should have brought water with me. Hey, yes, G2, sometimes they just have time to peek in. Or sometimes they fall asleep, Camille. I'm going to be honest with you. All that rain probably just affects them. Just continue to do you. Because we love you. We like you just the way you are. I'm serious. We love you, Camille. Okay, thanks for that information regarding they only have time to peek in. Yes. Zach, I kept waiting to see the food has arrived last night and it never came. Dude, I was out. Yesterday took me out. I told you why. I was out. I was sitting out in the backyard. I didn't have any wine or anything. But I was so freaked out about yesterday at the cemetery that I didn't even come back on. Yeah, I didn't even come back on. I didn't watch YouTube. I hung outside, just kind of talked to my daughter and realized that even though my immediate family is gone, well, not gone, moved on, transitioned, I'm blessed with my own offspring, they're probably going to go through the same thing I'm going through. Eventually, it's time for me to come out of the mourning stage and get back to life and connect with my children. And we get to that point in life, y'all, that we realize that life, of course, ends for everybody. That's just the way it goes, right? That's the path that we take. And depending on your faith and what you believe happens after life, you need to start thinking about how, when you transition, how is it going to affect your family? And can you prepare them in some way? So my way of preparing her was to talk to her about when I transition, what is going to happen, because I'm a veteran. I'm going to be buried in a military cemetery. this and that. And I want her to kind of know some of the stuff that I don't want her to have to worry about when I pass, And you have to do that, especially if your children are in their 40s like mine. I mean, I am no spring chicken. Zach says, I kept waiting to see you say the food has arrived. And you know what? I love saying the food has arrived because it makes me think the food has arrived. Camille, yes, G2, because a lot of the time I'm working and I can't stay, but just want to show support. A lot of people come and they, and the nice thing about it is most of the time they'll come and they'll leave the chat up. So you still get, the time. They may not be able to participate that much, but they help you out and, you do the same for them, so that's good. G2 Country Girl, how does StreamYard, girl? Uh-oh. I'm back. Oh my goodness. That's just funny, y'all. Screen froze, everything stopped. Oh, I'm back. Oh my gosh. You guys, the internet here is questionable. Whenever it starts to storm in other places and then it comes toward us, then our internet does something crazy. It just does whatever it wants to do. And I was trying to figure out, well, if it doesn't connect, I can connect to you guys on the phone. But y'all, I've never connected to this on the phone. So it'll be a new experience when that happens. So there you go. New Horizons Above and Beyond. Welcome to the chat. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Am I back? Let me go down to the bottom for a second and see. That was her pee break. Can you guys see me now? Tell me you can see me now. Please tell me you can see me now. Oh my gosh. Or I'll be just talking to myself right now. That's how that's going to go. And what's bad is there's a lot of people in here. Can you see me? We see and hear you. Thank you. I appreciate you. But I was going to say the bad thing is there's like 20 people in here. I hope that I came back. Okay. So I was just getting ready to welcome New Horizons Above and Beyond. Where are you at in here? There we are. We just hit 1,500 yesterday on the channel. Whoa, you go. DJ. Yay! DJ was trying to get to 1,000. He passed it, and now he's in 1,500. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Summer, welcome to the chat. Hi, Summer. Welcome to the chat. Glad that you were back. I was able to get back to you guys. Sherman says, oh no, Vicky is gone. Yeah, I did take a pee break. My internet took a break, but that's she will be back. You know me, Ron. Welcome to the chat. She's over there scrambling, trying to figure out how to get back. Oh no. Thank you. Thank you guys for hanging on. I am back. Hashtag GROW. That'll show your link. Congratulations, New Horizons. I know. Silver-haired wisdom. Hi, welcome to the chat. Hashtag grow, you guys, if you want to show your link and connect with our community so they can connect with your community. Silver-haired wisdom. Wow, they're all showing up, Camille. Coker Culture. Ron, what did you do? He called me mushy. Oh, Cake Corner Sweet. Hey, how you doing, Cake Corner Sweet? Welcome to the chat. Hey, you guys. Thank you. Uh, I did nothing, Zach. Nothing. So what I'm going to do real quick, y'all, is I'm going to read what's left of the group list because I haven't made that banner. But the next time y'all come, I'll be able to just click on it and show it and keep talking with y'all. Won't that be amazing? Oh my gosh. But meanwhile, 2026, these are our group cruises for 2026. We've got Eddie Lugo's 4.0, Booze Cruise 4.0. They were talking about this today. It goes to Cozumel. NCL Viva out of Galveston, Texas, October 31st, which is Halloween. Scotty J Travels Carnival Magic out of Miami, Florida, March 15th, 6 nights. Fats and Trey Carnival Sunshine, Norfolk, Virginia, July 27th to the August 1st. Ocean to Ocean Carnival Horizon, Miami, Florida, April 11th. That's the ABC cruise, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao. Tanisha, Star of the Seas by Royal Caribbean. Tanisha's got the biggest ship of the world for 2026 is her group cruise, and that's October 25th, and it's 7 nights. Eddie Lugo, and it's out of Port Canaveral. Eddie Lugo's MSC Seaside, Miami, Florida, out of Miami, Florida, June 1st, the 20th anniversary of Alice and Eddie. So that'll be cool. Parker's on the Go have the Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady, Luscious Lady Cruise. A lot of ladies in there. It's out of Miami, Florida, October 22nd to the 26th. Have Luggage Will Travel has a family reunion group cruise 4.0 Carnival Jubilee, Galveston, Texas, September 19th to the 26th. And Amanda is the lady who you should contact of Have Luggage Will Travel. There is a Helen, Georgia meetup on March 6th through the 8th of 2026. And this is not me being mushy. This is me trying to repair an eye. I'm repairing this eye right now. Ron, so much. I was so mushy, I took out an eye. Ocean to Ocean has the NCL Encore Long Beach, February 28th, on the Mexican Riviera. And I don't know what the ports are, but Mexican Riviera is a pretty awesome cruise out of California. So there you go. And NCL Encore, I think, is a pretty awesome ship. Bruce uses it over and over, and people keep talking about it. Anybody in here been on the NCL Encore? Can give me an idea of what it's like, because I'm thinking, since they're doing the Helping for Hands, which is on this part right here, for cruising, that must be a pretty good ship. You know, so if anybody's been on NCL Encore, let me know. I'm kind of curious. Now, the last cruise is also going to be my outro for this. There's a commercial that Scott made for the Unhinged, Unmatched, Unhearted, Ungrouped cruise on Valentine's Day of 2027. And so many people have booked this cruise already that I think that Liz is getting a little scared. I told her, like almost 40 people now. You know, I think they weren't expecting that we were going to be talking about this a lot, but the Celebration is a very popular cruise ship. So it shouldn't surprise them. Valentine's Day on a popular cruise ship, you know it was going to happen. We all want to go. Ta-da! Ron is back. Or no, I'm back. Ron is here too, though. There she is. Yay! Oh, how are you, Kate? She's back. She's back. I'm still alive. She's alive. She's literally live. Okay. See, we all knew you would be back. See, that's what happens. A lot of positive energy. You guys just had total confidence. Sherman says, well, guess we are not supposed to talk about StreamYard. We can talk about StreamYard, but I got to tell you, it's a lot to talk about. Ask Scott. You guys, StreamYard is not as hard as it seems from the outside. My advice to you is to just start pushing buttons. And if you need somebody to practice with, just send me a message. I'll practice with you because there's a lot of stuff in here. I mean, Scott has been trying to help us out, but poor Scott. We just pull him every which direction. I don't know when you sleep, Scott. Been lurking, sorry. See? Summer, I'm well, thank you, Cake. Talking to Cake G2. Yes, she's back. Yay! Camille, I miss you too, Cake's Corner. I stopped in your live the other day, but I'm back today if you are live. They do a lot of lives. Between Camille's community, there's a lot of lives that they're doing most of the day or all night. Silver haired wisdom is also part of that community. Hi, the pecans. Scott's fault. Hashtag Scott's fault. Scott tried to train us. I mean, he did really good. So, I feel like we may not have caught on as fast as we should have, but he gave us confidence to do, some other stuff. So there you go. Thank you, Scott, for all that you do. Welcome back, Vicky. Thank you, Summer. Okay, I'm fine. She says, Vicky took a smoke break, LOL. I have not smoked since I was 18. And I stopped I was 19. When I found out I was pregnant, I stopped smoking. But I did smoke for a minute, just for a minute. And that started because I was in the military and everybody in the military took smoke breaks. I mean, that was the only way you get a break is if you took a smoke break. And that's a weird reason to smoke, right? Scott, yes, Ron, the wood liquor. Oh, man. That was her pee break. Yeah, you guys, I do that before I start this live because literally I would just run out of here. You guys would. I'm not like Liz and Chris. I ain't going to sit quietly. It's not going to happen. So if you see me get up and dash out, you know what that's about. Anyway, yes, you're cleared. Okay, you guys. Okay, we see and hear you. Thank you. So we're back in it now. Clear. Okay, can see and hear you. Thank you, guys. We can see you. Wait, let's not tell her and see what she does. Ron, you are bad. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Denise says, thank you, Denise. Ron, you are bad. Oh, man. We see you. Camille says, you're welcome, Cake Corner Sweet. Oh, you guys connect with each other. Somebody type hashtag grow, please. Stepping away to make coffee, not leaving chat. Okay. Well, we won't be here much longer, though, Silverhaired. Just so you know, gotta have coffee. She has the best beginner's gardening video. Just so if you're trying to garden, if you want to grow some vegetables or something, you need to go to Silverhaired Wisdom's channel and check that out. Summer, 20 people and 16 likes. Please give a thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys watching after me. Piss Life. Yay, DJ. Yes, DJ. You go, dude. You just go. Ron, on the internet. Nah, that was a dump. Oh, the internet. No, that was a dump. I don't know what you're talking about, Ron. Not a pee break. How are you, Vicky? I'm doing okay. You guys probably missed my long conversation about Memorial Day and yeah, but I made it through. I made it through. I disappeared for a day. I was not on YouTube for after my live. Yeah, I kind of just left. Yeah, for a while. 7:50 p.m. here. Where are you at, Cake Corner? You're making tea. Oh, you're somewhere where they drink tea. Okay. Tea time. Anybody do tea time on a cruise? I'm going to do tea time for the first time on MSC in July, although it's probably not the same as on Princess. On Princess, you feel like a princess when you do tea time, okay? From what I can tell. I've watched a few of y'all on Princess Cruises. Yes, they are showing up. Vicky, love that hearts. Thank you. Yeah, sweet. You do for your link. Oh, yeah. Hashtag grow. Oh, will you do hashtag grow for your link? They want to connect with you, dear. Okay. Dad, join me. I don't know. CNS Travel. Oh, posted the link for you go, dude. I tell you. Thank you so much for Cake Corner Suite. I couldn't find you, Ron. I couldn't find you. Cake Corner saying hashtag grow. Yeah, type hashtag grow. Okay. Yo, 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 yo. Eddie Lugo's in the house, my buddy. Hi. Were you surprised to see me on your chat this morning? Now, when I'm on your chat, that means that you were going over because, I wake up at 8 o'clock and your chat is usually over by the time I wake up. So, and if I'm not sleeping good, which I have been sleeping good, y'all, for some strange reason, I think it's because the weather has been cold. But if I'm not sleeping good, I'm usually up at 7 o'clock or maybe 6 o'clock, and then I fall back to sleep at 7 o'clock. It's just don't even make sense, yeah. Hello, hello. We got a bunch of people who are just now coming in, including travel. We travel, yes, we see. No, travel. I'll get it right. I will. What is your name? Travel. Oh my goodness. Yes, the Unhearted, Unmatched, Unhinged Group Cruise, February 14, 2027. Woohoo! We are going to light it up, y'all. Summer says, hi, Eddie. And Eddie says, hashtag Barry. That's Tehran, Barry Brain. Okay. And he's telling us all of the ports: Miami, Nassau, Half Moon Cay. What is Half Moon Cay? And Sea Day, Amber Cove, Sea Day, Celebration Key. Yeah, that'll be exciting too, for sure. I haven't been to Nassau for, believe it or not, for a while. I'm going there in July. And I'm just kind of curious about a good excursion to take. I saw something called Taste. Josiane, did you do the video about the Taste of Nassau? Somebody did a video about the Taste of Nassau where you get to go to a rum cake testing, and a distillery, and also eat food at the grill, the Bahamian grill there. That intrigued me, but it's food. So are you surprised? Yo, yo, yo. Are you surprised? I'm pretty predictable when you ask questions like, would you rather do an excursion or a specialty restaurant? Pretty predictable. Unless the excursion's about food. Now then it's a different situation. Depends on what the food is. Gotcha. I knew the one pulling us wasn't the right one. I don't know what that was. I obviously clicked through that. Zach. DJ saying G2 Country Girl, Cake Corner Suite. I just started following your channel. Yeah, he left a package at your place. Boludo's fault. BO. Hashtag Eddie Lugo's fault. DJ. Everybody knows you, DJ. Most people would be glad to help. Ron says, yeah. Angie. Yay, Angie. Okay, practice with me. Cake question mark. Okay, so rum distillery. I don't know. I saw the video and it intrigued me a lot. Just saying. Okay, DJ says, Summer, Pittsfield. I just started following your channel. Thanks, EE Horizon. I appreciate that. Everybody's connecting to everybody else. That is beautiful. I'm glad that you guys are typing hashtag grow. I have not blue. Okay, maybe blue. Summer, thank you, New Horizon. Did you post your link, hon? Summer. Spa! My buddy Spa. I go to his live too. Spa is very interesting. Uh, you guys need to connect with him. He's awesome. He told me that he is in India. I was asking him, so what time is it there in India right now? I was asking him where he was. I forgot to ask you, Spa, what part of India are you in? Camille, thanks, New Horizons. I will be sure to connect back. Okay, the whole community saying hello, thank you, connecting. Hello, hello. Spa, hello, Foodie Vacations. How are you? Thank you, Spa, by the way, for going and watching my cruise videos. I appreciate when you guys do that. All of y'all have done that, and I really appreciate that. I definitely do. Um, okay, so he typed hashtag grow. Good job, DJ. Okay, hello, Pitts Life. I'm fine. Okay, yeah, I posted the link again. Thank you, DJ. Hello, Spa. And hello, New Horizon. Connected Yogi. Yogi? Uh-oh. Did I miss somebody? Who is Yogi? Okay, well, I guess I'll find out sooner or later. Hi, Silverhair. Okay, interesting. Ron says, but when I'm bad, it's so much fun. When you're bad, you are really bad. But as Mae West says, when I'm bad, I'm so much better. Silverhair Wisdom, hey, I just wanted to tell everybody to have a blessed day. Thank you, Silverhair. Sending blessings to everyone. Zach says, Ron, when aren't you bad? That is a good question. You seem so mild mannered on your live. Zach, when I sleep. Thanks, Silverhair. You seem so mild mannered on your. I'm just going to keep saying it. You seem so mild mannered on your live. And then, but I know Dolores could tell me a whole nother story about you, but Cake, I'm already connected with you. Oh, blessings to you too, Silverhair. Thank you for mentioning that. Oh, well, seriously, those are some good videos, and that I need the beginner's video for gardening because honestly, I can do ornamental stuff, but I'm not real keen on growing my own vegetables, and I need to be because, well, things happening. Canned food. I need some real vegetables in my life. Produce is getting expensive. And the good news about produce, I think, is if it's growing in your garden, you don't have to worry about putting it in the refrigerator for a while, right? I'm assuming that. Thank you for mentioning that. I'm assuming that. Ah, okay. He said he's number 17. Like, thank you, Spot. I appreciate it. Okay. Uh, DJ says, yeah, I got a few garden videos on my channel. I know. Actually, this community has a lot of gardening in um, travel and what was the other thing I was going to say? Food. It's not a coincidence that Camille and I are connected to a lot of cooking channels. Well, I like the food. I can't speak for you, Pitts, but I do like the food channels. Everyone join me. I support and join you. Okay, we'll do that. Blessings to you, Silverhaired. Thank you. Savage Batman. Hey, welcome to the chat, or actually the after party. Batman. How are you doing? Connected to UK? Okay, heading back to work. Y'all take care. Thank you, Ron, for popping in. Always good to see you. Ha ha, Ron Coker said. Okay, Summer put in her hashtag grow spa, giving me some emojis. Oh, wait a minute. Floaty Bodie said, my girls and I did tea time and loved it. Oh, yeah. Well, where did you do your tea time, dear? Spa said, got giving me the hands wavy, the wavy hands. Hey, Savage Man, hope you're doing good. I was wondering about you, dear. I hadn't seen you in the chat this morning. I don't know. I came in on Eddie's chat. I don't know who else came in, but I missed a lot of it too. Thank you for the emoji spot. Please remember to like the chat. Enjoy your day, fam. The fam. Nice meeting you, Somerset. Pitts, I have tea all the time. I love hot tea. So do I. I drink vitamin C teas because I need vitamin C in my life. So I drink a lot of tea that's lemon and orange, trying to get my vitamin C, because vitamin C it's water soluble. It goes in and out, in and out. So you have to keep replenishing it. And I can't really do the oranges and stuff anymore because of my blood sugar. I love tea too, but I usually drink it in the evening. Mm-hmm. And you said it's evening there, so that's why you're drinking tea. Scott says, Vicky, your foodie self will love this. I made sausages and peppers last night from scratch. Yes, did you make a video? Yes, that does sound really good, but I can't eat sausages unless they're turkey sausages. I can't eat pork, but I can eat turkey sausages and beef sausages. So whatever you made, I can make it too with beef sausages, probably. If it was that kind of sausage, if it was the big sausage, yeah, I can make it with beef sausage. So. And I know Ron, wherever he is laughing at what I just said. Hot, yeah, is best. I agree. Yes, I love tea. I like cold tea too, but I'm in the South. Well, sort of in the South. Kentucky is Mason-Dixon, but I do like the sweet tea. Hope all of you have a great day. Great life, Mrs. Vicky. You know what? I'm going to get off of here. Gyno Genius, welcome to the chat. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the after party, because after 11, it's the after party, because we usually here just till 11. But welcome in, dear. I'm going to bow out soon here because it's getting late. I got to take my dog out. He's crossing his legs right now. Okay. He waits for me though. This is about the time that he starts scratching on the door, because I got the door closed, because if I didn't close the door, he would be in this show right now. I'm just telling you. He's a big puppy and he would be here. So I'm going to have to, I heard him scratching the door. Hopefully he's been holding it. Hopefully, morning CNS Travel, how are you? Have a great day, Coker. I'm well. Thank you, Alpha. How are you? Or Spa, how are you? Bye, Coker. Bye, Coker. Have a good day. Thanks, Pitts Life. Okay, you guys. I'm going to, you said it right, Scott said. I'm going to have to zoom on down, because did you post your link, Coker? Everybody post their link. That way we'll make sure everybody can connect to whoever they need to connect to. If you're trying to grow your channel right now and to also meet new communities, please type #grow. Thank you. Thank you, Coker. Thank you, Zach, for giving us your link before you left. Okay, Spa. And so I got a package from CCA. On the side it's written, Denise. LMAO, a physical package, not a sub. Liz is awesome. Okay. Not a sub, LMAO. Love me some Liz. I can't wait to meet her. Is that Cayman Island? Question mark. I think so. Uh-oh, those emojis came up as words. Ha ha, Denise. I know, right? She got a package, a real package with her name, Denise. You guys, I don't know how to post a link. Don't post a link. Type hashtag grow, GROW, and Nightbot will post the link for you. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but if you type hashtag grow, it will post your link. Okay. Because that's Nightbot working in, it's a bot working in the background that will post your link for you. That's almost like Scott addressing mine to Webster. Sunglasses. Oh, okay. Just type hashtag grow silver hair. You may have to do it for her. I have a Yogi Bear video on my channel, DJ says. Oh, Yogi. Okay, I got you now. I love Yogi Bear and Cindy Bear. Silver haired wisdom. Just type hashtag grow. Hello, open new horizon. I liked and shared the stream. Thank you, Batman. I appreciate you. Okay, so there's hashtag grow by Denise. Good morning, Gyno Genius. See, she typed hashtag grow, and then it showed her link. That's Nightbot. Nightbot does that for us. Okay. Hey, Silver Wisdom, how are you? Hashtag grow. You know, I could probably post it for you if you're having trouble. Let me see. I think I can do that. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. It may not work. But I think I can do that. Because I am connected to her. But you know, this is what's crazy about YouTube. It doesn't show me the stuff that I'm looking for ever. What is that about, y'all? You know, there we are. There you are. Okay, I've got your link. It doesn't show the stuff that I want to show. It usually sends me somewhere else. So I'm going to post it for you, dear. Here we go. But anyway, let's go on. I've got to see what else is going on. I'm trying to get to the bottom. I ain't going to do the slashes like Scott does because I don't know if everybody knows what the slashes mean. Homegrown vegetables taste best. I believe you. I believe you. So, you know, because I go to the market sometimes on the weekend and get the fresh vegetables. I appreciate that y'all are staying here and connecting with everybody. That is awesome. You guys are just awesome. So wonderful, this community. Oh, Yogi Bear is on her short, Vicky. Yogi Bear. Summer, I didn't see it. Okay. I posted it. Homegrown vegetables, so good. Mm-hmm. That after party, it's going to get wild now, Sherman. Actually, everybody's connecting to everybody, so it's been kind of calm because they're having to go out. Come back in, come back. Hi, Scott. How's the cruise ships looking in Gotham? Oh, sweet. Okay, summer, not summer. Not sure summer, not sure where summer, not sure where to look summer, not sure where to look for summer. Y'all are funny. I have connected to silver. Yay! Okay, I just typed it again. Silver. All cruise ships. Yes, all cruise ships. But what does that have to do with Half Moon Bay? Half Moon K, excuse me. Anyway, please consider giving a small super chat to host Vicky. I don't have any super chat, sweetie. I'm not there yet. But I do appreciate the fun. That would be nice. I haven't gotten to 3,000 yet. I'm working on it. I'm getting closer. Type hashtag Girls of Hair to post your link. Don't worry, I posted her. Oh, she did. Oh, yay. Okay, that's good, Scott. I know you're still busy being the other leader of Scott of Gotham Scott. Yes, he's very busy. Okay, there's silver haired, and I also posted her link. So thank you, Summer. I agree. Thank you, Summer. You're so helpful. Scott, they were paleo chicken sausages. Oh, now I'm really intrigued. Do you have a video? No pork over here. Me neither, dude. I can't do it. I can't tolerate pork anymore. It does not like me, okay? If I can avoid. Well, I have seen you at the pig and anchor before. But you were eating brisket. I do remember that. Good job. Silver haired. Thank you. Okay. Everybody showing their love for each other. LOL. Sherman, see now that it's the after party, sausage comes up. The after party, anything can come. Usually, I am so not tech savvy. Well, the good news is here you won't have to be. You won't have to be. Travel with Josiane just connected to silver haired. Yay! See, now everybody's connecting to you. Hashtag grow G2. Thank you, Josiane. You're going to like Josiane's channel. All of these channels are pretty awesome. Have a good day. Angie says, so Angie's leaving and she was the first one in. You know what? You know you want some Sherman. Sherman, I'm not going to answer that because, first of all, I'm married and you're married. That's funny. Anyway. Silver hair wisdom. Josiane, thank you. Summer is very helpful. Yes, she is. Package for silver. Yay, package delivered. Being like FedEx. We all want to be like Ryan, okay? Thank you, G2. Let's stay connected. I know. Be sure to comment on the video. Like it. You have to show YouTube that you've engaged, okay? Or they will think you are a bot. A lot of people subscribe to channels, they don't engage, and that subscription just falls off somewhere. That's why when you get a bunch of people who say they sub to you, and like one day you'll get 8, and then all of a sudden it'll go down to 2. It's because they didn't engage in any way. And when YouTube sees a lot of activity, and this is something I need to talk to y'all about. Okay. When YouTube sees a lot of activity, that's when they begin to pay attention. Like if somebody watches your video over and over and over again, that won't work. In fact, Scott told me, didn't you, Scott, that YouTube only counts the first time you watch a video. Because if they did count every time you watch somebody's video, a person could literally watch a 1-hour video 400 times and get 400 watch time hours. And YouTube isn't playing that. Okay. They don't do that. If you watch a video and then you watch it again and then you watch again, then you just bring attention to yourself. So don't watch the same video over and over again. That's my lesson for today. That I learned from Scott on one of our previous videos. He said, do not keep watching the same videos over and over. So if you're watching somebody's lives, you have to wait until they have enough for you to watch again, another playlist or whatever, because you can't keep watching the same playlist over and over again. It will not count. You're just wasting your time. So I'm trying to make more playlists, but it takes me 2 weeks to get 10 hours of live chat. So every 2 weeks, I will have a new playlist. And hopefully soon I will drop a vlog. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm almost done with my vlog. So that's the thing. The key is to help each other out by supporting each other, by watching each other's videos. I think the dog is sabotaging your internet because he has to go. You're probably right, Camille. Oh dear. I hope he doesn't leave me any packages, if you know what I mean. Oh, did I leave again? Scott, I just had some LOL. Oh, the sausage. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that, Scott. I'm going to try it. I haven't made any sausages and peppers in a while. That used to be my go-to when I would go to a carnival or something, but nowadays, I think, oh yeah, I already said that. Yeah, he has to go. Bless his heart. Okay, that's me when I was typing her silver haired's link. Okay. Yes, have watched your playlist. Thank you, GT. I really am excited about that because I really need watch time. As you might have noticed, I'm not to 3,000 yet. I'm trying to get there though. And Camille has been helping me out. She watches whenever I post a new playlist, she watches it, and any new video, she watches it. And I watch her playlist because she's got a lot of different ones. So you don't have to repeat her playlist. She's got so many of these 11-hour sleep videos. So I'm watching them, one after the other. Thank you. Our tea time was on one of my videos. Oh, okay. And you know what? Yeah, I played your video, so I should know that. Actually, I have played Angie's video, all of her videos. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I play them on the TV, I'm in and out. So I probably missed that part, but I will go back and watch it to see because I'm kind of curious. I want to watch. Okay. Hello. Hello. Hashtag grow from Camille. Y'all are connecting, and that is so awesome. Ha ha ha, Ryan said. We like to tease Ryan about his packages. Yes, sorry, I'm not connecting right now. Busy here at work, but if anyone wants to connect, just leave me a comment and say you are a new friend and I will connect tonight. And he will do that, y'all. If you leave a comment on any of Ryan's videos, preferably the latest one if you can, or, anything that's new, then he will definitely, because I know Ryan, he will definitely get back with you. So please do that. He will connect with you because he is that kind of guy. He is just a sweetie. He is FedEx. He will deliver a package. I do need watch time all the time, but I'm not worried about it because I don't have the subs yet either. So I have the 500 subs. I'm up to 700 and what am I up to? 735, I think, or something like. So I'm getting there. I'm not stressed about it at all. I'm just, as Scott said, I need momentum. So I need to get my vlogs done. I need to spend less time watching YouTube and more time making vlogs. A package of chicken burrito. Chicken burrito. Ryan does a video about chicken burritos. I'm at the bottom of the chat, y'all. Woohoo! You guys are connecting to each other. I'm getting off here because I got to go save my dog. He's crossing his legs. Hopefully. I'm crossing my fingers that he's crossing his legs. I'm going to get off here, but I'm going to show Scott's commercial about the cruise that I'm on with my husband. And if you guys are considering a cruise, it's not until 2027. You've got plenty of time to pay on it. If you need somebody to help you book it, I can book it. There's a lot of other people on here also who are travel agents that can help you. So you're going to connect with them as well. But if you need any help booking that cruise, let me know. I know how to do that. I've been an agent for a while, y'all. I'm old. I know how to do that. And you don't have to, the final payment is due on November 16th, the day before my birthday next year. So I should remember that. Have a great day, sweetheart. You too. Bye, Angie. We're doing the end. We're doing the outro. Have a blessed day. You too. I'm out of here. Deuces, y'all. And thank you for coming in and connecting with the community and also letting us connect with you.